Hi guys, it's Miss Des. So I know we've been talking a lot about hot chocolate lately, and you guys got some hot chocolate mix, and you got some presents that have to do with hot chocolate, and even a puzzle to put together. But one of the things that they talk about in um, the Polar Express is that they drink hot chocolate on the train, and he describes it as just as thick as melted candy bars. And I have a favorite homemade hot chocolate mix recipe. And this recipe makes about 20 cups of hot chocolate. So I'm just for fun, I'm going to show you how to make my homemade hot chocolate mix. And you're seeing everything that I use for that here. And the first ingredient is powdered milk. And powdered milk comes in a container like this. And when you open it up, it looks like this. And this is what milk looks like when it's in a powdered form. And for our recipe, we will be needing 3 cups of powdered milk. So I've filled that to the 3-cup mark. We will also be needing 2 cups of baking cocoa. So I have filled that up to the 2-cup mark. And we need 2 cups of powdered sugar. And I have filled that up to the 2-cup mark. And we're going to be using just a quarter of a teaspoon. So 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to put a 1.5 cups of white chocolate right into our homemade hot chocolate mix. So this is pretty simple once you have everything measured out, which I already do. We can just start dumping it all together. So here's my anywhere from a 1.5 cups to 2 cups of baking cocoa. We'll dump that right in there. And our 2 cups of powdered sugar. And we'll dump that right in there. And we're going to take our 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna sprinkle that in there. And then I'm going to take this whisk and I'm going to whisk all this together. And I just push it down in there and then pick it back up and shake it. That kind of mixes it together. So I'm gonna mix this until it all looks like it's the same color and I don't get any of the white powdered sugar or any of the yellowish colored powdered milk coming up at the bottom like that. So I'm going to keep mixing and we'll check the bottom here. And I don't have any clumps of anything left. I think I've got it all mixed in. So now we're going to take about a 1.5 cups of our white chocolate chips. I really like Ghirardelli chocolate, so I asked for this. And I'm just going to reuse one of these measuring cups to dirty last dishes. And that is about 1.5 cups right there. And we have to grind this up. So to grind this up, I have this fancy blender. You guys might have a food processor or something like that at home. And if you don't, you can just crush those any way that any way that you can. I'm going to put the lid on. It goes on there like that. Plug it in. And that's about as ground up as it's gonna get. And we're gonna dump that in. Charlie, you can't have anybody. And scrape this off of the sides and get it all in there. Got that all scraped off of the sides. Put the rest in there. And just like before, I'm gonna mix that in really good. So we're just gonna keep mixing and mixing. I actually switched to a spoon here because I can pick it up off of the bottom and make sure that I get it mixed in there really good. So that took me some time. But it looks like it's all mixed in. You can't see any chunks of the ground up chocolate anymore or anything like that. And we're going to go ahead and make a cup of hot chocolate out of this. So I'm going to get a cup and I'm going to get some milk. And I like to use milk because then that makes it even creamier, like chocolate bars. I'm going to put my milk in the microwave here. And I'm going to take a scoop here. This is a 1/4 of a cup scoop. And I'm going to take a nice big round scoop of this. And I'm going to put it right into my hot chocolate because I've got quite a bit of milk in there. You can see how nice that melts and how thick it's getting. nice and thick. Wait till you taste it. And let's see here. What do I want? I'll have some marshmallows in my hot chocolate. Lots of marshmallows. And do you guys remember when you asked me if I liked candy canes? I like candy canes in my hot chocolate, and in my house, we have a whole drawer of them. I couldn't help it. I had to eat a bite. So I'm going to put the rest of it, stir up my hot chocolate with it. Oh man, I gotta taste this. That is good. So, I hope you guys enjoy. You'll have a lot. You can put it in a Ziploc bag or jars or anything you like, and it'll keep for quite a while. Have fun. Stay healthy. Love one another, and enjoy some hot cocoa. Okay. Guess who's begging for marshmallows? I guess I can't go just yet. I can't give you chocolate, but you can have a marshmallow. Good boy. Bye, guys.